Dividing by fractions. So we're going to take the number 4, and you can see there are 4 unit rectangles, and we're going to divide by 1/2. That is different than dividing in half, okay? Dividing in half would mean splitting it into 2 groups, and you see that 2 are in each group. Dividing by half, we're going to divide everything into groups of 1/2. So here are 4 wholes, and when we look at 1/2s, it looks like there are 8 1/2s. You can see that visually, but how does it work mathematically? First, the 4 is really a 4 over 1, because there's always an invisible 1 denominator. And then we take the reciprocal of 1/2, it becomes 2 over 1. We just flip it. And the division becomes multiply. And now you see 4 times 2 on the top is 8. 1 times 1 on the bottom is 1. And 8 divided by 1 is 8. So the math matches up with the visual representation. What about 3 divided by 1/3? So if we split them into thirds of a rectangle, it looks like there's 9. So again, 3 is really 3 over 1. 1/3 flips and becomes 3 over 1. Division changes to multiply. In the top, it's 3 times 3 is 9. And in the bottom, 1 times 1 is 1. And 9 over 1 is really 9. It matches. Now, what about dividing a fraction by a fraction? Well, here's half of a rectangle, and we want to divide it into groups of 1/8. So how many 1/8s fit into 1/2? It looks like there's 4 1/8s in 1/2. So we take the reciprocal of 1/8, becomes 8 over 1. Division becomes multiply, and the top is 1 times 8 equals 8, and the bottom is 2 times 1 equals 2. And 8 divided by 2, that's 4. Now what about 5/2 divided by 1/4? So in our visual representation, you can see that there are 5/2. We can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And we're dividing them into groups of 1/4. Looks like there are 10/4. So take the reciprocal. 1/4 becomes 4 over 1. Division becomes multiply. In the numerator, we have 5 times 4 equals 20. And in the denominator, 2 times 1 equals 2. And 20 divided by 2 is 10. It matches again. Now, 9/4 divided into groups of 3/4. So we're looking for groups of 3/4. And it looks like here is one group of 3/4. Here's another group of 3/4. And looks like there's a third group of 3/4. So our answer should be 3. And if we follow the mathematical algorithm, take the reciprocal of 3/4 is 4/3. Division becomes multiply, and our numerator is 9 times 4 equals 36, and denominator is 4 times 3 equals 12. And 36 divided by 12 is really 3. So that's how dividing by fractions looks visually and mathematically. Thank you.